I'm Lena Peralta,
I'm Cassandra Contreras.
and we're going to talk about James Chadwick. James Chadwick was born to John Joseph Chadwick and Anne Mary Nones on October 20th, 1891 in Manchester, England. He was the oldest of 3 brothers and a sister who died at a young age. When Chadwick was 11, he won an entry to the prestigious Manchester Grammar School. However, because his parents were too poor to afford it, he could not attend. Later on in life, he attended Manchester University in 1908 and graduated from Honor School of Physics in 1911. During this time, he worked with Ernest Rutherford. Chadwick learned a lot from his teacher, Rutherford, who worked together with him on various radioactivity problems. They also worked together on accomplishing the transmutation of other light elements by bombardment with alpha particles. Rutherford had a big role in teaching James Chadwick about the atom. With the help of Charles Drummond Ellis, Chadwick and Rutherford wrote Radiations from Radioactive Substances. This book included the research they did to help them with their discoveries of neutrons and radiation.
In 1932, Frederick and Irene Julia Curie believed that the unidentified radiation from the beryllium hitting the paraffin wax target must be high-energy gamma photons. They found that the radiation knocked loose protons from hydrogen atoms, and they recoiled with high velocity. Chadwick reasoned that the photons, which is the minimum amount of an electromagnetic field involved in an interaction, and with those photons having no mass, they wouldn't be able to knock loose particles as heavy as protons from the target. He became convinced that the radiation ejected by the beryllium was in fact a neutral particle about the mass of a proton. He also tried other targets in addition to the paraffin wax, including helium, nitrogen, and lithium, which helped him determine the mass of the new particle was slightly more than the mass of a proton. He noted that because the neutrons had no charge, they penetrated much further than protons would. And after just 2 weeks of experimenting, Chadwick discovered the neutron in 1932.
During World War I, Chadwick became a prisoner in Germany. However, this did not stop him from continuing his experiments. He convinced the guards to get him materials such as radioactive toothpaste to perform experiments in labs. He was later released. Due to all his outstanding work in physics, James Chadwick received various awards and medals. He received the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1935, Hughes Medal in 1932, Copley Medal in 1950, and Medal of Franklin Institute in 1951. He also worked on the Manhattan Project from 1943 to 1946. This project led to the building and bombing of Japan using nuclear weapons. Additionally, Chadwick married Eileen Stewart and had 2 daughters. His hobbies included gardening and fishing. He died July 24, 1974 after a long and science-filled life.